You're listening to Entrepreneur's Enigma, a podcast about the ups and downs of the entrepreneurial journey. Every week, your host Seth Goldstein interviews entrepreneurs from all walks of life about their entrepreneurial journeys. From store owners to Fortune 500 CEOs, we all have stories to tell. So sit back and join us for the next 20 or so minutes while we explore the entrepreneurial world.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Entrepreneur's Enigma podcast. I'm as always your host, Seth with Goldstein Media and Podcast Mastery. Today I have Keith Kakadia. Did I do it?
That's right. You got it.
Yes! We had a little bit of a, before the show, I was like, we're trying to get it down
It's not an easy name to say.
It isn't. And if you pronounce it the wrong way, it's not as nice as Kakadia.
It doesn't sound as good, right?
Doesn't sound as good. So anyhow, Keith is the co-founder and CEO and chief bottle washer of Sociallyin, a social media only agency. He started in college. That he has grown to a 50-person team working with brands like Samsung, Carnival Cruise Lines, and Nikon over the past 14 years. So he's stuck with this for 14 years, which is pretty cool.
Yep, ups and downs.
Turned Sociallyin into one of the top-ranked agencies in the U.S., known for blending creativity, data, and community engagement at scale. It's Monday. I can't talk. It is one of those things. But it hasn't been a straight line for Keith. Things have gone up, things have gone down, left, right. It's the entrepreneurial journey. That's what we talk about on this show.
Right.
Beyond Sociallyin, Keith is passionate about building systems that make businesses more efficient. He mentors up-and-coming entrepreneurs, explores how AI can transform the creative industries, and he just has fun living his life. How's it going, Keith? How you doing, buddy?
Going well. Thank you for having me.
Oh, this is great. I'm glad to have you on. And you're social media only, which is smart.
Yeah, one of the only agencies that has decided to do that.
You pick your lane and be really good at that.
Right.
Yes, even I haven't done that. I mean, Podcast Mastery, I have a lane. Goldstein Media, we're all over the place. It's just the way it is. So you're special that way. So where do you hail from? Are you in Austin?
We're in Atlanta, Georgia.
You're Atlanta.
So we have a production studio here.
I don't feel as bad that it's 10 o'clock at time of recording.
It's 10 o'clock. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. We can all wake up. Entrepreneur, but that's the beauty of being an entrepreneur. You can set your schedule.
That's right. To a certain extent. I think I can set my schedule more today than I could back in the early days. But you're right. I do get to set my own schedule.
Exactly. I'm your first meeting of the day, so I'm honored, buddy. So how did this all get started? You started this in college.
Yeah.
And what the hell made you want to do this in college? Let's start with the origin story of Keith.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, even before college, back when I was like 15, 16, I was doing internet marketing stuff. So I was building like AdSense farms. So just literally building mini websites that were generating anywhere from $3 to $4 a month. And because of that experience, when I got to college, one of my buddies who owns now like 16 plus restaurants, he had one restaurant at the time. He knew I did marketing stuff. He knew I did internet stuff. So he asked me like, hey, Keith, can you help me manage my Facebook page? Back then, it was just like your Facebook page with the banner on the left side. Really early days.
It was old school.
Yeah, super old school. And I said yes. And that's essentially how, instead of getting a job in college, I kind of put my way through college by having him as my first client. And then, we got more clients in Starkville, Mississippi. And then it just started to grow from there. So it was all because one of my buddies knew I had experience in marketing and asked me to run his social. And I said yes.
And the rest is history. I love those stories. How it just kind of happened. And it's like, all right, I guess we're going this way.
Right. Exactly.
That's
awesome. And I knew I wanted to always start a business. Like even when I was before Sociallyin, I had a company called Bluesoft Media that was doing affiliate marketing stuff. So that like kind of spawned from the AdSense side of things. So I've had a company before, and I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. It was just all the stars aligned for me to be like, okay, Sociallyin is it.
I love it, man. I love it because I was that way in high school. got to college, got sidetracked by journalism, did that for a while. But then the entrepreneurial journey has always been like there. And it's kind of, are your parents entrepreneurs, or are they
Yeah,
more
they
fun?
are. So my dad, he came from India back in the 80s. And then as soon as he got from India, he started to work for Kenwood
Oh,
Corporation, just
yeah.
like working, saved up a little bit of money, bought a gas station, ended up selling that gas station, bought a motel, ended up selling that motel, then got into the
Built.
franchisee side
It's
of the
like
business.
Monopoly. It's like Monopoly. You start off with you start with a property.
Exactly. Yeah.
You put a house on it. You put four houses on it. You build a hotel. You build the
Yep.
hotel. I love it. It's a stepping stones. Like
Yeah. Right.
he really did the journey. Whereas you
He
kind of just
did.
went right. You went head first into it. But that's our generation. Just kind of go headlong into something. He kind of went boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's wild.
So his last venture was Quiznos, and then this was back in high school days for me, and I was actually burning CDs and selling them to his employees. So like I've always literally been an entrepreneur,
Yeah,
but yeah, so he is an entrepreneur. Yeah.
I love it. I love it because I mean, that's kind of like my dad. My dad's the same way. My dad was in the biotech sector, and he's
Okay.
always had a biotechnology company. And he's always kind of like going in, working for a company, and saying, "Nah, I'll do it myself.
Right.
Nah, I'll go back to corporate. Nah, I'll do it myself."
Yeah, myself.
I
Yeah.
think he's kind of on himself now. I think
Yeah.
you guys,
I mean,
you're
as
not.
you know, it's better.
It's better. It's better. It's scarier to be an
Yeah.
entrepreneur, but it is better.
Yep.
So you hail from Atlanta, which is a fun town.
No,
No,
Elena. I've never even heard of that place.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. That's where I
Oh,
live now, but I
oh,
guess hail
what?
from. I don't know exactly what that means, but was born and raised in New Orleans.
Oh, even more fun town.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I went
wow.
from New Orleans to Mississippi to Birmingham, which is where I met my wife, and then to Atlanta about 4 years ago.
So you've kind of cruised to south,
That's right. So I guess my next stop is Florida.
Florida. Nah, you can skip Florida. Florida's
I
overrated.
did live in Florida for a little bit. So right before I started Sociallyin, I did the Disney college program.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, and getting end of the college program, I knew I wanted to do something in business, which is why I said all the stars aligned. Because as soon as I got back,
Yeah,
Andy, who's my buddy that owns the restaurant, um, he hit me up, and the rest is history, like you said.
I love it, but because the Disney program is, I know a lot of people have gone through that, and it's very competitive to get into that.
Yeah, it was great though.
Yeah, I mean, did you or what did you do there? Were you one of the mascots or?
No, I was food and beverage, so I was
Oh,
flipping burgers, making fries, running the cashier.
hey, that's you got you earn your way that way.
That's right. Even
Love it.
before that, I was in food and beverage because my dad owned
Yeah,
a
he owned
restaurant, a business.
Quiznos
Yeah,
and yeah, exactly, restaurants, hotels. So it's kind of like you knew that you kind of just, all right, I did that. Let me do something more, not behind the cash register, not flipping burgers. Let me do something
right.
online. Exactly. I like that. I like that. So you also say in your bio here that you like to travel. So where's the funkiest place you've been
Love to
traveling?
travel.
Where's the most exotic place you've been? Not
Uh,
counting India, because I'm sure you have
yeah,
family
the
in India.
most.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, we've been in India. Most exotic place up to this point is gonna be either Thailand
Ooh.
because we did a bunch of food tours. I'm huge into street food, so
Oh,
we always
Thailand's
try to do a
great.
street food tour.
Yeah.
Ate a bunch of wild exotic things like a black stingray and a whole bunch of other things.
Ooh.
And then about a
Hopefully it
year
was
ago, we
dead,
went to
right? Because
Cuba.
that's what took out Irwin.
That's right. I don't know
So
if it was a
hopefully it was
black
dead.
stingray, but
Hopefully
it
it was
was a
dead.
stingray nonetheless.
Exactly. So hopefully it was dead when you ate it. So.
He was dead. It was very dead because it was super spicy. So if it was
Ooh.
not dead by the chef, the spice would have killed him.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. So socially in, you do. So do you do all of these socials, or do you like specialize in like
That's
Facebook and
right.
Instagram, or do you do all the socials?
No, so we do all of the socials and we're constantly adding to our services.
Mm-hmm.
We're full end to end. So we help with strategy, we help with production, we help with
Mm-hmm.
data, we help with influencers. Just last year, we launched our Reddit marketing service where we're helping
Ooh,
brands penetrate Reddit through
that's a tough.
multiple
That's
different
tough.
ways. Yeah, it's very tough. But we feel like we've got a handle on the situation. Obviously, the game is
On the
always
situation,
changing.
it's a situation.
It's a
Reddit is a
situation, yeah,
situation. Yeah.
because the LLMs were not picking up Reddit. Then OpenAI did a public deal with Reddit, and now the LLMs are using
Yeah.
Reddit to inform their answers. We do TikTok Live, we do TikTok shopping, we help brands with social selling. So
Oh
we help
wow.
executives with their own personal LinkedIn profiles. So if it's a social media platform, we try to master it and we try to figure out how we can get our brands on top of it.
Oh, I love that. I just love that you're venturing into Reddit, because Reddit is one of those weird places. AI aside,
Yeah.
whereas if you do it wrong,
Yeah,
you'll
it's
know
tough.
it. You'll know it because they will literally kick you out,
Yep.
or rip you a new one. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
you're promotional. Don't do that. It's just like, oh my god. We're gonna take a quick break, hear from our sponsors, and get right back to the show.
Yeah, we
So I
take
know, yeah,
exactly like no promotion on Reddit, right? It's entertaining and educational. And if it's
yeah.
both entertaining and educational, a bigger win.
Oh, I love it. I love it, and that's brave. That's really brave. So what is it? So you've been an entrepreneur your whole life.
Pretty much.
What's the best thing about being an entrepreneur in your mind? I mean, since I can't ask you like you've done the corporate wheel, you've done this, I can't ask you that because you've been literally an
Yeah,
entrepreneur your whole life. What's the best thing about being an entrepreneur in your mind, from what
yeah.
you've heard about corporate?
No corporate answer. For me, it's two things. One, I'm a very curious person. Curious George was like my favorite character
Oh, I
growing
love
up.
Curious George.
Curious about everything. And as an entrepreneur, I get to be curious about whatever I want to be curious about, right? Like I'm not limited. I don't have to go into a 9 to 5 and focus on my software engineer job. Not saying there's anything wrong with that,
Yeah.
but I don't have to stay in a lane, right? Like if I want to be curious about food science and then I can somehow apply my business towards food science, I can do that. And then the second thing, which we talked about a little earlier, is I get to set my own schedule. I get to do what I want to do. Now we've built up the company to where I can say no to certain things, and I don't have to take on every call that I don't want to. I have a
You can
team of
delegate.
50
Yeah.
awesome people that I can delegate things out to. So I get to live my life the way I want to live it on the terms I want to live it. And then when you get to a size of a company where you have funds and you have some additional income, it's even more fun because now I get to go to Paris. I mean, we're going to Paris and I'm taking my entire management team. So I get to do things like that. And
Wow.
I don't think
And you
you
get to go
would
to
be able
Thailand and
to.
eat a stingray, or spicy stingray. Like you get to do fun things too, even on the personal
Exactly.
side. I love that, man. I love that. So then on the flip side, it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Definitely.
There's ups and downs, lefts and rights, and all that. What keeps you up at night at being an entrepreneur?
So I mean, we're very ambitious. My partner and I, he's my cousin, so we're a family-owned business. I mean, we
Ooh, I
have
like that. Yeah.
huge goals in terms of what we want to build for the company, the products that we want to release, the services that we want to release, the revenue that we want to make. So it's a constant like, okay, what keeps me up is like, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? What can I do tomorrow? To move the needle forward. So
Oh, I love it, man.
it's a constant like ambition is what keeps me up. Is like I want to get up so I can do the next thing.
Oh, I love that, and that keeps you up, or at least put a notepad by
Yeah.
your night table because
I guess in the sense that you were asking, like from is there anything negative that keeps me up? Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely, right? Like when you run a service business, especially as you grow, we have certain clients who are a big portion of our revenue. If those clients leave, then we have to reorganize. So it's always, from a service standpoint, what keeps me up is are we providing that world-class white glove service, which is in our mission?
oh, I love that. That's a good answer. It's a very good answer, buddy. So, what is the most important thing to carry with you all the time? Now, this can be physical, be woo woo. What goes deep as
Yeah,
you want.
it's two things, and I got them right here next to me. The first one is this thing. Sometimes
Okay.
I'll run my company for a week when I'm on vacation. Run my company when I'm on
Isn't it
vacation.
amazing what you can do with it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll literally run the whole company, respond to Slack, emails, get on Zoom calls. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And then the second thing is obviously got to have the water.
Oh, no one's actually said water,
Yeah,
or as
got
I
to have
say
the
in Philly,
water. Keeps
water.
the
As I
brain
say in
fog
Philly.
away. Keeps
Yeah.
you hydrated. If you're going to a networking event, there might be
Oh
some drinks
God, yeah.
flowing, and then boom, you won't forget your water because you might have a martini, and then you're like, okay, I gotta remember, I gotta have my
You gotta
water.
make it home at night. You gotta make it home and
That's
not
right.
fall into a
That's
walk
right.
into a
Exactly
park
right.
not walk into a parking meter, which I've seen happen.
Can't say I have not
What's
done it or have done it.
you plead the fifth.
Yeah, plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. So all right, let's talk a little bit about AI and how's that affecting your whole avenue, because I mean social
Yeah,
and
big time.
AI. Yeah, so how's that affecting everything? Like, are you embracing
Big
it? Are you
time.
nervous?
No, definitely not nervous. More excited than nervous. Definitely feeds to the opportunity, the opportunistic. Is that a word, right? That
Yeah, you
word.
can, we'll let it fly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So definitely, I'm more opportunistic than I am scared, so to say. How has it changed? I mean, the biggest platform that has built our company is Meta,
Yeah.
and Meta. We run a lot of ads on Meta. Meta is building their ad platform to a point where now you can go on it and within a click of a button, the AI understands the target audience that you're trying to reach, the type of content that it needs to create. I mean, the whole nine yards. They have image generation models, there's video generation models
It's
now.
wild. Yeah.
Obviously, copywriting has been way back before GPT even was alive, right? Like through Jasper and Grammarly, like they were already predicting the next
I
word and what you
forgot
wanted
about
to say.
Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Jasper, nice.
generative AI from a copywriting standpoint has been around, and it's changing a lot, right? It's changing the way we do workflows. So now we're able to
Absolutely.
utilize AI to analyze data versus having, a senior data analytics person reviewing all of the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to put together material a lot quicker. So it's allowing the key members of our team to uh, utilize their time in more higher leverage activities. We're able to brainstorm easier. For us, we're creating anywhere between 30 and 300 plus pieces of content for a
Wow.
single brand every single
Yeah.
month. And then the team that's on the account, they can get creative fatigue. But now with AI, it assists them. It allows them to come up with different games that they can play while they're brainstorming. It allows them to come up with different exercises that they may not have ever
I
thought
like how
about.
you said that. That it's assisting. It's not taking over. It's assisting.
Definitely not.
You still need
Yeah,
a
there's
human in
some
the loop.
activities that it can
Yeah.
obviously take over, right? Like account creation or employee onboarding, where we plug in their email and it goes and creates all of the different accounts where we would usually have to do that manually.
Oh, right.
But
It's a
definitely from
time-saving.
the creative side, it's an assisted.
Love that. I love that you're not AI, like AI first. Like, well, what was that? Duolingo was like, we're getting everyone out, and we're just doing AI. It's like, no, you're doing it
Yeah,
wrong. And if
no,
you do it that
definitely
way, you don't want to talk about it that way.
no. And we're in
That's
marketing, right? Like we got to understand the psychology of people, and I don't think
mm-hmm.
AI might have a full understanding quite yet. It will absolutely get there, but
I
uh,
don't know. I think it's still gonna missteps. I think there's always gonna be missteps with AI
I
understanding
can agree with
psychology,
that.
because humans are complicated. We can't understand our own brains, let alone a robot understanding our brains.
Yeah.
Heck, we don't understand how AI works half the time.
Yep. So we've been doing or integrating AI into Sociallyin like for 3 years now almost.
Wow. Yeah. So you since ChatGPT 3 or 2 or one of those. Oh, you said Grammarly and Jasper. Yeah, but way back when.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So people can go find you at socially in
Sociallyin.com. And then
.com.
from
Sorry, I
there,
forgot the .com. Sorry,
yeah,
it's like a Monday when we're
sociallyin.com.
recording this. I forgot that. Yeah, and they can find you literally your name on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
That's
everywhere,
crazy.
right? So I'm on X, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on
You
Threads,
kind of
I'm on
have to be.
YouTube. I gotta be a practitioner of what we preach. So if you go to my channels, you'll see I'm putting out content. You'll see the different strategies that I'm
And you're
deploying.
able to do that because you have people to delegate other things to, so that you can focus on your brand, and you can
Yeah,
focus on the company's brand, and
exactly.
also seeing what the heck Meta is up to today.
Exactly right. And they're changing the platform every day. But
Oh
even for
yeah,
my own personal brand, we have dedicated team members helping, ideate content, figure out
love
what the
it.
agenda of the podcast is going to be, doing
Love
the
it, man.
editing work, like everything that you might need. So I'm also not like doing it. But my motto is try to find a way to abdicate yourself once you've kind of mastered that responsibility. I can
Mm-hmm.
do pretty much everything in the organization that
You need
anyone
to.
else could do.
Yeah, you
If
need
I need to
to
make a graphic, if I need to, edit a
jump
video,
in.
if I
Yeah.
need to do copywriting, if I need to launch some ads, like everything that we do as an agency, I can do. I'm a
Which is good.
practitioner
As
of,
a founder, as the CEO, I find that the majority of CEOs that know how to sausage is made pretty much and how to make the sausage, for lack of a better analogy.
Yeah.
Not the best analogy. Succeed more than the ones that are detached and are just trying to run by the seat of their pants.
Right.
So you're doing it right, buddy. You're doing it right.
Thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. As if my opinion means anything, but still, we'll go
means something, because I'm the one who reached out to be on your podcast. So it
Hey
means a
there.
lot.
Absolutely. And so find you everywhere online, sociallyin.com. And Keith,
Yep.
thank you for being on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was a great time. And like I said, it was going to be a quick show, so it's awesome.
Appreciate it.
We'll see everyone next week.
That was a great show. If you're enjoying Entrepreneur's Enigma, please consider giving us a review in the podcast directory of your choice. Every review helps us reach new listeners. If you like Entrepreneur's Enigma, consider the other shows on the Marketing Podcast Network at marketingpodcast.net.